Precious Heavenly Father, we thank you once again this morning. Thank you, Lord, for the life that you have given us. Thank you so much, Father, for this wonderful opportunity to come and learn and get together and to learn about this wonderful body which is you called your sanctuary or your temple, Lord. Thank you so much for the blessings today. Thank you for the life of Brother Mamon Wilson, Sister Margaret, and Brother Zebulon. We pray, Lord, that you will bless us today and you will continue to talk to us and teach us about this wonderful body of yours. Turanga binakabalebu na nomuni loloma, na balebu na kalungatan ni may mataka ni kuwa, na balebu na tumbulan na nomuni tamato ni bako tamay bakayawa may kimami bakatora dagata kini mami kila ka membaleta na nomuni vale. Kimami tataw na ka na bulingo, kimami kirea na kalo ni alololoma ni alo binaka. Ni sombutan na iboto-boto ni alo muni, lutuki kay mami, tikori kay mami. Dolaba ni mami bakanana no meki mami bukurawa na mataka ni kuwa. Wakalungataka nomuni tamata. Kimami maso na bakarabi, kuna sa kanalube mo ni Chisu na ibang mula. Amen. Thank you, bro.
Say good morning to everyone. This morning we're going to look at high blood pressure.
Ni anrobenaka mataka ni kuwa enda na raida na tumbunin ra.
And the high blood pressure protocol would be very similar to the diabetic protocol.
Na tumbunin ra na bebe toto tuwata tunga na kinang garabi mbatakay na mati ni suka. Aro mati biwa kaninga.
And you would have charts. You would have a high blood pressure chart, and you would have to work it the very same way.
Ni chikobi ko na ilabe-labe ni high blood pressure sa tumbunin ra na ona daka batanga batake na mati ni suka. Ro bebe toto batunga non rong garabi.
So each disease will have a chart.
Na be mate ke de na tiko na kena chart siya na kena ilabe-labe. Me baka na mati ni suka.
The more you work the charts, the easier it would be to figure out how to treat different types of diseases.
Na nomu kilabe na kana ilabe-labe sa tikong gorbi ko en ro-rosa ra nomu walia na to mati.
Now I checked all of your homework last night and early this morning, so I've been working already.
Ausale ra ida na nomu ni homework. Nambong ito doko mataka ni kuwa. Ausate ko bu meu tuwa chiko na itubutuba.
About half of you understood the charts really good.
Ve mama ve kenda na buli enda kilaba ka binaka na ilabe-labe asoliani. Enda understand ta.
And for the other half, we're going to have to go back over it again.
Doani wasi ni ve mama enda na lakobatale. Enda bukumuni enda na lakobatale na ilabe-labe.
And I will explain that once we go back over it again, what you did wrong in trying to figure out the charts.
Au na bukei ke muni na bukuni no muni ilabe-labe na karoni ve mama ko ni sianga ni kilaba ka binaka. Mori ni kilaba ka binaka na ilabe-labe. Totoo kasi ba daw?
But we do have enough people that really understand how the charting system works, so we can start with the treatment protocol on the diabetic program. Hopefully we'll start that this evening. We'll give out the assignments to the different people you're going to be working with.
Ve ke mundo na matay ni bi mama daw sa torarawa na chati siya na ilabe-labe asoliani. Sana tiga busar nga ng karabo na mati ni suka usa na tobole mo na taray ke muniani mo ni sana soli na programo mo ni living grab.
But our program this morning is on high blood pressure.
Nonda itubutubo na mataka ni kuwa na tumbunin ra.
In particular, when you're dealing with high blood pressure, it affects your whole cardiovascular system.
Nio taura na ka nio reida na mati ngo na tumbunin ra kwe ona reida na mati o ka todo ko na orto ke na ngada o ka no muto cardiovascular eh.
The cardiovascular system is the circulation of blood throughout your whole body. And if anything interferes with the movement of that blood, can cause serious complications.
Na cardiovascular system go o katiki na kena ronron ra ma na uto kina no mumbu yang o muto doko. Dona ka baka tatao ka baka latalite na ronronin ra baka tokay na cardiovascular.
Sometime when a person have a cardiovascular problem, they get little sharp pains in their chest or pains in their shoulder, their arm.
Na mateng gondo bakarite ko may na motion ni tambamu, motion ni lingamu kabambimbi iya, ena seremo.
That is called angina pain.
Ngore bakatokay na angina pain na kaya bakapertanya.
The angina pains are nothing but small heart attacks.
Na angina pain o ko irna mate ni utolalay ni mbere ni na kaya na.
So as your blood is circulating through your body, and if it come in contact with anything that interfere with the blood flowing freely, you will experience an angina pain.
Nin ronro ti konan rana lomani ang umutudo ko ningon na yado ni kinondo na bono ay tatao se bono ay sutaba kino konan lengan nin ronro ninra. Iko na bakilas ranga na mus. Ningon ay tao kinan ralo mani ang.
There's a lot of different things that can cause you to have cardiovascular problem.
Lebu na kaya bakabuna na kaya na tatao nan ralo mani ang.
Some race of people seem to have less problems than others.
So elelay na karostaba may bana so elebu dake.
Stress can be a major problem with cardiovascular problem.
Na stress yan lomodo da indo tu na kaya bakabuna bakalebu na mate ni uto kena salin rabi okan.
Also diet and exercise.
Kana lelay ni bako koyango.
But we're going to look in the beginning at one aspect of cardiovascular problem that is least thought of.
Enda na rede endo na kango sangan indo tori bakalebu membaletang go na cardiovascular disease. Sangan talan do baka na numitu bakalebu.
Does your race impact mental health? Studies find that white men suffer more depression despite reporting less stress.
Ya, tarong itingo nanonda nakawata mata endandui tuki na endo na kiana rebu kinambula ni baka nananu, siya nang bulong binakanando baka sama. Na baka hindi kira ida ni na tamata yang bula era baka lengkay baka lebu na depression siya na stress.
About 77% under stress said that anxiety or disorders such as insomnia or depression hampered their romantic relationship. According to the report, 50% of employees, and this was done in India, are under stress. 30% have problems such as addiction and mental disorder.
Nakawalebu bitang bulko bito na pasyente o era to virtu na lomododa sanga ni mode baka binaka tukunin nindo baka lengkana non rombula ni biwakani baka waitao se baka biotini 5% ko era tukunin ni may India era stress 12% na non ra addiction se baka dadani tu na non rombula baka waitao se baka biotini.
High blood pressure is ranked as the third most important risk factor attributing burden of disease in South Asia, according to World Health Association. They estimate that the prevalence of raised blood pressure among India, and I did this research when I was in India last year, but I think it's going to apply closely to you, was 32.5%. And 32.2% in men and 31.7% in women.
Ya ngori na tumbunin ra tuguni tingo ni katolu ni kaya baka buna tiko na matelebu ngoma yesia na baka ndiki ayado baka kina may India tolu sanga bulu corona pasente 0.5 veira na turanga may India tolu sanga bulu katolu 0.2 na pasente veira na turanga tolu sanga bulu kando 2.2 veira na marang.
Stress is a major problem.
Na lomodo da indo tiko na ka na buni lengaleu.
They found that people that work in a high-tech or an industrial society seem to have more problem with high blood pressure than people that work based on the agricultural plan.
Na bukan dindiki lora ini lewira bola daka na bola na tamba mona liba lebu ber na stress may ber daka tu na ite erndo taranangela.
Once again, white men have less stress but are more prone to depression.
Irna tamata yang bula laylay na nonra stress nonra lomodo da ya ndona kailo rei bakalebirungo na depression.
Now I want you to consider why do black people, minority people, African descent people, seem to have more problem with high blood pressure than possibly any other race of people.
Obe barita kana tabu nabuna lebu kina na tamata kulni angololoa mambimbi me Afrika lebu beira na stress na tubulindra.
One thing that may help you to understand the reason African people are people related to the African have more problem with high blood pressure is this simple illustration I will give you.
Nabuna lebu erando stress kina baka lebu na tamata angololoa na laurai na kau baru baritango bekemani.
When North America was discovered, they found that there was native Indians already here.
Ni yado ni mai kuni na bono North America tukuni ni ra chiko manda kinili una tamata sewer na India ka India damdam.
The Europeans brought the consumption of alcohol to North America.
Rakota mai na tamata yang bulu-bula na wai ningun ni bibang matintaki in North America.
The native Indians really had never tasted alcohol before.
Erna ka India damdam musim berabang do ni tobole na wai ni siya na wai ningun mo ni matini.
And alcohol was introduced to them.
Amaniado me saba ka sa bibira ng unungo.
And they became alcohol sensitive.
Ayado mer sa maruta ka na wai ningun siya na alcohol.
That simply means that just a little drink of alcohol, they would get really drunk.
Kanga itu kuningo ni non rasaba ka matau tikira ng unungo na non rakota man na babalangi. Valilengan ng runguno rasa matin.
And the reason their body was not used to alcohol.
Nabunang go balatan ngon rasa nga ni mga tao tuiliw na nanguno siya na wani matin.
So they became very sensitive to alcohol.
Asaya do kinabir na kaindian damdam mer sa ngunung abalelebang go rasa matin.
To this day, the North American Indians are still very alcohol sensitive.
May adabo tumay ni kuwa. Oir na kantong ko na kaindian damdamo.
Now the reason I'm bringing that out to you because our connection to Africa will make you understand why we have problem with salt.
Nabuna utor may kinabakanan na nunggo merawan inda kila na isya mani matengo ver na tigo bole manabuno Afrika. In that very humid and trapped environment, taking that long, very hot voyage across the sea, they suffered severe dehydration, many of them. Ana ilakalakong balabumaya, non rakobo besi kumaya, dona kail ado ni lakalako ya ni samada na wini angonra, dehydration.
Many of them suffered diarrhea, vomiting, sweating.
Lebu sa doka-doka, lua-lua, lapo na wini angonra.
And only the strong was able to survive.
Kwa nga kukua sa ado membula.
They lost a lot of salt
Dona kana lebu ni masi masaya liang onra.
They lost a lot of salt out of their body, sodium.
Lebu na sodium na masi masala ko tani maneng onra ani lawlag ngo.
And they develop a syndrome called salt sensitive.
Ay ado ber na ilawlag ngo mera tayo tagyang onra dona to na mate baka to kay na salt syndrome.
And a lot of the salt that the African got from the inside of Africa came from their food they ate.
Lebu na masi mera baka biyo kan tekir na wekandong me Afrika lako nga may nakakana era kania. Kakana
The sugar, the salt was a luxury.
Na suka kay na masi may baka tumeka ni maraweira.
So when they lost a large amount of sodium out of their body, and when they came to North America, they was introduced to salt.
Ningaw na rabakay liya kinailebu na suka kinamasi mo niya ngon ra may North America se may sulibira baka lebu sar na masima.
And they became salt sensitive.
Ayado bira mera sa wakila na masima sensitive to salt
And so a small amount of salt could cause problems for them.
Ni baka lilinga na masima sulibira ngoka araw ni babulang kasar nga bira.
Along with a large reduction of sodium in their body, they suffer a tremendous amount of stress.
Ni sanron rutani baka yo mayangon na sodium dona kasaya to talang abirongo na loma oda sangay dona kana kinalibira.
Being separated from their families and their countries.
Sarra kau tani may bira na nonrabanua kair na biwakani na wakanra.
They experienced a lot of stress.
Rabakila sarangawira na biwakani ngona lewuni lomododa.
Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. Holy words, long preserved, oh, I walk in this world. May resound with God's own heart, oh, let the ancient words impart. Words of life, words of hope, give us strength, help us cope. In this world, wherever we roam, ancient words will guide us home. Ancient words, ever true, changing me and changing you. We have come with open hearts, oh, let the ancient words impart.
And because of that, they suffered a lot of stress.
Nabuku ni kawaya dona kana lebuni lomododa tuwira na tamatang loloa.
Another injustice that was brought upon these people where they were deprived of an education. It was prohibited for them to marry. They was treated as a brute animal.
Lebuna kaya rabako ay kinatamatang lolo. Siyang nandun merabakawati, siyang nira bakataray merabuli, rasamay okati saranga may bakain doon naman umano.
I want you to go back in time with me in the early part of the 1800s. And I want you to experience what your ancestors went through.
O binakatamola ko watakiyaw, mendarulis talimanday muri.
And maybe you'll better understand why it seems that every disease seemed to be worse among us.
Tini kabitunan raw na bagi sauti mandali istale batemanda. Gona buna dabuna buna lewu kina mati na kenda maliwa.
This is Frederick Douglass' story.
Oni talno ke Frederick Douglass.
He was a slave.
Kwenda na bombula.
He don't even know when he was born.
Sinkila ko nang una sudukina.
He was taken from his mother when he was a child.
Kaulib may bitina na niya sengon leilay.
They knew that hunger was every day a part of their life.
Nabiya kana ay tiginon rombula na besinga.
They would hear the slaves singing songs, and then a smile would go over their face.
Ando redir ng bombula ni rondo lang asere. Salabata tu kinanon rondo rendre.
And it looked like they were so limited with mental faculties that they had no concept that they was treated as a slave.
Loray ni irna kawatamatong ko isang asoni tuwa ko bibina katunan ng roba kasama. Karon do wakati tu mera do tu na kawatamate isang asoni ra torodake torosombutu.
They used to sing songs in the cotton field.
Erdo lang asere lamani bawbaw.
I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to go down and catch that train, and it's going to take me to Jericho.
Rangay do lang atati kung ni rombombulo ti rangay do tukuna una lako sombo na lay vondo en stimuni bonoya au nangole Jericho.
You better come on and get on board and get on that Jericho train.
Mula ko mai tomay lako bata. Le stimuni bonongo Jericho.
When the white people would hear them singing those African Negro songs,
Ngone rongo da kiner na tamatabulubulan na non lang asere ti kongo. Non lang atati ko na sere ngo erno tamatang lolo.
they didn't know that those songs was coded.
Erkila ni sere paista kati kondo ni tukutuku.
It was relaying a message of escaping to freedom.
Rolang asere ti nga na rolang atati ko na sere ni Ciri ko ya yo rasoli tukutuku ci goberna boni tamatang lolo. Na non rasaba karunro mera ngalala.
Frederick Douglass is reliving his life.
Turangan ko sa tigabu me mbulo takatalento ng bulo. Frederick Douglass.
The songs of a slave represent the sorrows of his heart. I sat on Kellogg's Wharf at the foot of Philpott Street in Baltimore, and I've seen men and women chained and put on a ship to go to New Orleans. Still, hear their cries. I'm just going through some old files and notes. I might find something interesting for the witness conference this afternoon.
You're not expecting to make a formal speech, so you're not eating that breakfast.
I won't be long. Just want to be prepared.
This is the first one.
I won't be long.
He's thinking back when he was a child.
Wala no mo ko nang una sa ngone kina.
Frederick was like any other little boy. He wanted to learn.
O Frederick ipakangando nga nang ngone nga itungoy binakato ka mebuli.
What in God's name do you think you're doing?
You are getting really hard.
If you give a nigger an inch, he will take a mile. If you teach that nigger how to do this, he's not keep it here. We'll forever ruin him to be a slave. We carried you here to take care of Thomas. We were afraid of the bigger. Ain't no need for you to be reading, boy. What do you want?
I understand you. Our teacher said it's not allowed to be near any more books.
There's nothing wrong with me saying.
This is his life when he was young.
Werno nang bulan na turanga ako ang kami baka nanano tiga ako sangka siya wala numuto ko nang siyang kina.
He wanted to read and write like any other children.
Ko be wili bola be bolo talanga be bakatanga ndo ngoni.
He's thinking back. He's remembering the experiences of his past life.
Kona kando bakadori. Bakadori cukup bana turango.
I have little hope in the freedom of the slave by peaceful means. More than 2 centuries of slavery placed the slave holders beyond the reach of moral and humane consideration. Yeah.
Now, as this man has been brutalized, his family is watching.
Ngone mukula gitu kina turango no na bu wale sar.
His children are watching what is happening to their father.
Tu sar cukup ngon.
And this man is helpless to do anything about it.
Sindro ni takabara no turango ndo naka.
What stress he must have been under.
Lo modo da ba na rao ni tikor na turango.
You know, people have different ways of relieving stress.
Kenda na tamata tambuya ni lebuto ng unisala na ni wakaileki na lo modo da weekend.
The wealthy people, they can go to the all-men country club.
Iro tamata bagayaw ero ni lalako na bono ero le marokina country club.
They can play cards. They
Mau.
can play golf.
Playing gito golf.
They can get among the other rich and they can have a good time.
Era roni maliway na tamata butu ni weso. Ara maraw tu.
Relieving their stress.
Merawan ni rabagaileki na lo modo da.
But what about the poor people?
Wakadabir na tamata yang lolong.
Poor people have found a way to relieve their stress also.
Iro na tamata ko tuta lang anong unisala rin nakata merabagaya eleki na lo modo da.
They may not have a country club,
Siyang ambakan indo na non ra club se nabuno ni rabakasong ko ni batakina.
but they can gather together
Rawan ni ra solo bagibata ratos batamay.
in their own little private country club.
Kaya nabanu aron do may sosongko ni kina nabi bonor tigo kina.
Stress is destroying us as a people.
Na lomodo da sa baga lalengay kenda seranga.
The marriage rate among black people is declining throughout America.
May merke na bakawati, wera na tamata yang lolo sa lutsombo.
Adults are most likely to be married in Africa, Asia, and the Middle East, and South America, and are least likely to be married in Europe and North America.
Wera na tamata yang lolo Amerika, eron dalibaw sa Afrika, Asia, tokolo eloma, South America. Kasi nga lewira Europe, andere tiga ay.
What have the welfare state, how has it devastated the African American community?
Na pagkaroon bula, welfare. Okay? Daba na kena ribu-ribu wera na tamata yang lolo may Amerika.
The rise of the welfare state in 1960 contributed greatly to the demise of the black family as a stable institution.
Na kena tosodake na tinikadi ono sa ngabulu na kame baleti merke ngor na baleta na norba ka totonga ni tigo na tamata yang lolo.
I remember when I was a little boy and they had just began a program to subsidize poor black families.
Au se kalilay ono numa ni may Amerika errada kawen do na programo merawan ni baka tambek pakalilay tay kino erna tamata yang lolo.
In order to get the subsidies or support from the government, no man could be in the house.
Merawan yo rota na bibuke may bono matintusing dan tamata me antigibale.
So we would look out and we would see the social worker coming and we would run and say, Grandmama, Grandmama, the social worker is coming.
Isarada do meron na bali sa mga matintu kay may nadiditumba. Isarala ko meron na bali sa mga matintu.
She would look and say, Papa George, go and hide in the woodshed till the social worker leave.
Me da bani sarto ya do mai na bingarabi ni matentur na social work ando tukuni bir na ngone mer do di mer leibuni.
And Papa Joyce would go hide in the woodshed.
Leibuni o ko na sini katumbeleka.
You see, these poor people was working strategy to survive.
Irna tamatang longo irna pokai ngata kana bikai so merambulakina.
And we as
Bilawake
little
so.
boys and girls would look at our grandmother as she out-manipulated and out-think this smart social worker.
Ka kimamingay do rongola ka sarabatu na bi lawake so eran do bagay ngata kana ni mami bumbu ser ni mami tumbu-tumbu meran do bedeira kina na palisili matintungo me Amerika. Nardo la komay mera varida na vale.
And grandmama became a great woman among us.
Kasayado to bumbu mendo to na marama lebutu kimamalio na tamatang lolo.
Grandmama became the matriarch of the family.
Bumbu sa pagkatu mendo na itakele tu nimbula lamani matabubale. Ko mendo tu na ka lamani matabubale. Kaliw.
When God set up the family, the man was to be the patriarch of the family.
Ningaw na ibang andure kina matabubale na kalo. Natangan yan doon me hililo ni matubale.
So grandmama would look and she said, go and tell Papa Joyce to come out the shed.
Kaninaki ni yadon doon nakala mo ni matubale do tukuno mambumbu lakobe taytay sibitukay.
So whenever there was a problem in the family, we went to grandmama.
Iya. Do yadon na langka lamo ni matubale do tukun wir nang ngone melakang abi bumbu.
Eventually, grandpapa decided that he was no need of any use. He became a rolling stone.
Lako sa liba kilao tukay ni sasangan indo na kay bakaliudikin naman ni matubale. At tagabu me sabi sa sisio taytay. Sa kilao ko ni singdo na kay bakaliudikin na.
Wherever he laid his head, that was his bed.
Wanuang ay santa baraw kinanaulo na ya sano ni modemote.
And so the black family, the black institution was destroyed.
Kasama yado kina me baka rusay. Na yabu siya na iratamatayang ololoa. Me tegabu mero baka rusay.
Children began to be born out of wedlock.
Irangon na sa rasudumay na buko ni baka mau siya na baka wati.
The out of wedlock birth rate among African Americans today is 73%, 3 times higher than it was prior to the war on poverty.
Pinakabeto ko rota katalaya na ngone rasudu taunda ko ni bakawati. Siyang ni korasudu na lomo ni bakawati. Taunda ko ni bakawati. Ni kuwa may Amerika vitu sa ngabulu ka tolu na pasende baka tolu taki may nangona ni iyon rabon-rabon ni ngoni balwe.
I'm talking about high blood pressure.
Ayo boss yung ko na high blood pressure.
And you stay with me and you'll see that this laid the foundation of high blood pressure.
Lakabat sikaya o na rin ang ko na yabu ni tumbuninra.
Children raised in fatherless homes are far more likely to grow up poor and eventually engaged in criminal behavior.
Iyon na ngone siyang nanon rin tumbu-tumbu. Siyang na itumbu-tumbu turanga fatherless. Tiko na ririko ni ranayado meron na tamatabar rirbagisar.
In 2010, blacks made up about 13% of the U.S. population.
Ronondo Lucatini, tamatay ng lolo may Amerika, tini katulo pasende, manalini buno tudok.
But out of 13%, 48.7% of all arrests for homicide came from black folks.
May na kakede adong go mana tini katulo pasende go basa nga bulu kawalu po individu na pasende na besu batake na baga tobo ko may Amerika go tamatay ng lolo.
31.8% of arrests for rape came from black people.
Tolu sa nga bulu kando po indi wolo pasende na kudu sa ni baga raw kaukawa ado birang go tamatay ng lolo.
33.5% arrests for aggravated assault and 55% arrests for robbery came from black people.
Ndarating ko na itobo kaukawa kedengango tolu sa nga bulu tolu po indi lima sa nga bulu na pasende.
That means you're looking at
Tamatay ng lolo.
a percentage of only 13% of the U.S. population, yet 55% of that population that performed robbery came from black people.
Rede tiki ani ndo angani waselebu ni ka dhale we adatu me Afrika dhakabutungan tamata yang lolo.
Now the question we must be asking ourselves, why is such a small population yet are participating in such a high level of crime, in particular among themselves?
Na taru me taru ngingo, oira na lako tiko mengo mera me bangarabano nir sang mai tiko ngo era lewe leilai, ia ni tori na bagandindike, na kenra malio na tamata yang lolong, kondo na kana lebu ni bakadada ke ni tobo koko na kenra malio.
Eventually, the black people was freed from slavery.
Amaniado mera sereki mai na we bagambom bulutaki.
They promised to give us 40 acres and 2 mules.
Esa ayala yala matini tu mesulebe ki mami vasanga bulu na eka. Kena rua na asa.
We never got our 40 acres nor our 2 mules.
Ki mami ado mani ko sanga tungani se sulebe ki mami na vasanga bulu eka kena rua na asa.
So when these people was freed, they had no place to live, they had no money, they owned no land, they had no education.
Ni sa oti na be bagambom bulutaki senga na ilabo, senga na ngele, senga na vale, senga na buli. Bebe senga ked.
So they decided they would travel up north.
Ersana kina ki mersa tosoda kina boliku.
Cities like New York
North.
and Chicago, Philadelphia.
Na be Banuaya, Chicago, Philadelphia.
As they went up to these large cities, they had no place to live.
Ni rangole da ke chikungo senga ni dona buno merlei bagai tiku kina.
And they became a big problem,
E ado ndona lengale buno buno sa tos tikinango.
sleeping out on the street,
Mode e na ngoni sala.
begging for food,
Kere kaka na ngoni sala.
made an uncomfortable environment for white folks.
E ado mersale voto ni moli be rata mata bula.
So the system had to come up with a way to deal with this large group of unemployed, uneducated black people.
Sangai tubandoni tubu na be buno sale oso kinango meron izaka indona ka membaletira na senga ni daka senga tuni buli ne kumukumu lebungo. Pambimbir tamata yang lolong. Sangai tubana maten tu ndoni tubu.
So they built high-rise complexes.
Sarangai tara na be vale dedere.
These high-rise buildings are called projects.
Irna be vale balengo kwara bida matutuna tamba vale da ke pakatoka itu me projects.
Projects is just what it was. It was a project to move black people and put them away so they wouldn't be a problem to the rest of the people.
Na ina kini bi vale lebungo mera na project ni matentu. Mera kau na tamata yang lolo mera mbiwilo meka kuni baka lati na wirle ni banua. Nordo kere tu inguni sala.
In these housing projects, they had everything. They had their stores, they had their laundromat. They didn't have to go nowhere. Everything was in the building.
Na bi baka rota ke sange takabana matentungo na kake de satu iloma. Senga ni angatala mera lakando na banua. Satu ke iloma ni valengo na projects ngo na vale lebungo.
There was something else that was there.
Do talang na kai tu iloma.
Crime,
Na crime siya na baka raw itobo kokoa.
criminals,
Era tamata domba sulao.
unethical people
Tamata siya nga nonra itobo beka.
being forced to live in that environment. They breeded off of each other.
Non rasa ko bota may ngo meron may mbi bota ng dono bono ang baka samata ka na za ke ding orang may toko bota ng dono bono.
We're long removed from physical slavery.
Ki mami sa makawasar ni mami bangalalta ki manabi mbumbulataki.
Physical slavery like that will never come to black people again.
Nabi baka surarata ki baka yang na siyang tanli tokorota ki biro tamata yang lolo.
But the devil have another trick for God's people.
Iya nabunida endo taliti ko nono ibandida ver na tamata ni kalu.
It's called mental slavery.
E baka tokaiti ko na bi baka mbumbulataki ni baka sama.
Mental slavery is the worst slavery, many times worse than physical slavery will ever be.
Na mbombula baka sama endo na ka ebi nakatake. E za baka lebusara may nakiana baka yango.
A man could get drunk, get high, and imagine that he owned the world.
Ndo aro ni mateni buko tu madao na torna wengang ngay sana numutoko ni salewa na buru-buru todok.
That man is in spiritual and mental bondage.
Natamataya besu tu baka yango baka nanano.
And the slave master is much more brutal than the masters of the old.
Slave master. Oir nandobi baka bombulata kera tamata dasar.
Also, as of 2010, black poverty rate was 27.4, about 3 times higher than that of the white race.
Ronondolo katini air na wekanda na ngololoa may Amerika sa rosang bulu kabitu point ba. Baka tolutaki may beira na tamata yang bula.
That simply means that 11.5 million black people in the U.S. are living below the poverty level.
Na kanga warita katingo ni tini kando 2.5 na milioni na tamata yang lolo may merke era mbulutu enan rabun.
What effect has these conditions have had on our longevity?
Zabay zakaba na be fikango kinanondam bulong bulubinak sinondam bulong balaw.
The life expectancy for a black man in 2003 was 68.8 years.
Na bulan indo na turanga yang lolo na ronondolo katolo na bebetok na ono sanga buluka 8.8 kinabit sanga buluka 1.2 na mbaki.
The life expectancy for a white man in 2003 was 75.3.
Na bulan balawin indo na turanga yang bulan na ronondolo katolo bitu sanga buluka 5.3 na mbaki ronondolo katolo.
The life expectancy for a black woman rose from 75.7 to 77.5.
Iya nanon rambulan na maramay ang loloa may Amerika tumbo may na bitu sanga buluka 5.2 kina bitu sanga buluka 2.5.
And the life expand for a white woman grew from 80.3 to 81.2 years.
Nang bulan indo na maramay ang bula-bula tiko na nembaki ni mbula may na 8.2 kina 8.2 na nembaki.
And you think that was something? Take a look at this.
Anda na numaniya sa mbondo na ka iandaray da matango.
The life expectancy for a black male age of 12 to 19 years old is about 16 years.
Na bulan indo na tamatay ang lolo may Amerika. Tangani. Manambaki tini ka roki na tini ka diwa.
And this is talking about the young black boys living in the city between 12 to 19 years old have a life expectancy of about 16 years.
Go bosa tingo membaleta non rembaki ni bula ngone mbaki tini ka roki na tini ka diwa may Amerika. Non rembaki ni bula kiambala busara tini ka on mbaki may Amerika.
Pretty sad conclusion from a new study of the North Carolina inmates, which has determined that black men survive longer in prison than they do outside of prison.
Na baka hindi kami North Carolina na bali bibeso ito kuno iranioir na tamatay ang lolo rambulang balabudaki bali bibeso. Ilom ni bali bibeso may nanon rasiri kito itum.
So why is hypertension more common among African Americans?
Zabanabu na elebuki na natumbunin ra. Veir na tamatay ang lolo.
A series of classic study concluded by Ernest Hamburg in Detroit in 1970 was the first to really probe this question. He showed that high blood pressure in African Americans living in inner city was higher in people living in the worst off neighborhoods.
Bukan dindikin go may Detroit na tinkadio bitu sa ngabulu torikin ngo ni na tumbunin ra. Okay, may iber na tamatay ang lolo may Afrika artikulo man tao ni elebu may beira artikulo na be votale ni banua walakat.
Now, why would people that's living in the worst neighborhood have a higher rate of high blood pressure versus people living in an upper class neighborhood had better blood pressure?
Dapat na bunay ratamata bakalolo may tumbunin ra kay ratamata rawachir all you
have to do is look at the availability of healthy foods.
In
the well-off neighborhoods. And look at the grocery stores in the poor neighborhoods. And you can see that the food is totally different.
Ono rosarangani ida na kakana na buno rongo indui sarbagaliw.
Most of the food that poor people eat is saturated with salt and sodium.
Lebu na kakana rakania na tamatan rabun rabu ay lebu kina na sodium.
So how much salt should we eat per day?
Ebida na masima nandun mo kania nandun na singa.
About 15 milligrams of sodium is equal to about 3/4 teaspoon, or 3.75 grams of salt per day.
Yang gor ni bakarau ni lebu ni masima mongunu wendo na singa donan raw 5 na milligrams say 3/4 teaspoon. Say 3.75 grams of salt ngona lebu ni masima mongunu wendo na singa.
While 2,300 milligrams equal to about 1 teaspoon, 6 grams of salt per day. Most people today are eating much more than that. The average intake of sodium is about 3,400 milligrams. Most of it is coming from processed foods.
Kanga itu kuna na papabulong ni sarui sibia seranga na masima baka nga tagitiko laman indon singa mo iba indon tamata.
And this is playing a major role in skyrocketing and elevating our high blood pressure because we're eating predominantly upon processed, denatured foods.
Gona buna lay tumbutiko kina nanra. Balatan inda sa kanya bakal lebu nakakana sa kaulebi may kina na kambula kortiko ilom. Processed foods. Kanga bakal lebu kina masim.
Having a particular gene may make African Americans more sensitive to salt, thereby increasing their risk of developing high blood pressure, according to a new report presented at the American Heart Association.
Yo, enando na rakinimbula rambula kina tamata yang ololoa. Gitu kuni bango ni they are very sensitive to salt. Era dona kana non do talita kana masima kwango baka na me tumbuki na non ka ngona baka dindi ka na American Heart Association.
African Americans are susceptibility to salt, which is called salt sensitive, as little as 1 extra gram of salt, the amount in a teaspoon of table salt, are about 1,000 milligrams, and 1 serving of some processed food could raise blood pressure as much as 5 millimeters of mercury.
Ya, ngor ni baka raw ni Masi Marsaba baka nga takati ko na tamatayang lolo may Amerika kini baka raw iti ngoridake na lebo nga ni Masima na lebo ti ko nga ni tumbunin rasa na baka raw basika.
About 1 in 3 people in North America have high blood pressure.
May nabe tol na tamata 2 sa tumbunin ra may North America.
The average Indian, and this was when I was over in India, consume about 10.98 grams of salt per day.
Go may India, nung ati ko may kina, lebo ni Masi Marakaneti ko. Doon na tamata ron ni kaneti ko 10.08 na karamo na Masi man doon na sing.
11.9 more than the recommended limit of 5 grams per day by the World Health Association.
And then doon may 5 nakaramon doon na singa may kaniyan doon na tamatan doon na singa yasalay sibia sara may nakaya ro tukulan na World Health Organization.
Over the past 30 years, the average Indian diet has transformed.
Lo manitul sa bulan bagi sawati na nora ikanakana na wekanda na India sa sa usar bagaliw.
Indian people are eating less fruit and vegetables and a lot more processed and fast food.
Irna kanda na India sa lelay na kana dal na kana fruits kana vegetables sa lebu na kana kakana gangi menesto.
And you know, as I was looking at this, and I said, well, what do this have to do with Fijian? But as I began to look at it, the Fijian diet is influenced greatly by the Indian diet.
Au may tiko bolingo sa may bakandike batiko. Nanday kanakana na ito ke baka tautagiti ko baka lebo na nandarita tiko kanakana na India.
And as I see what is happening here in Fiji, it is plain to me that you need a countrywide educational program teaching the people how to eat and how to reduce their salt in their diet.
Ni usama reda tikongo sangai tikubi ondona bakanana no mo bakabulidi kemuni ni tubutuba na programa ni kana bakabulidi na kawai tauke menda bakabulidi menda ngaro na nonda tour na masima kinangonda senonda bakanga na masima.
It is recommended that adults should consume less than 5 grams of salt, a little under 1 teaspoon of salt per day.
That's for the whole day.
That's for the whole day.
Lomani singa taudoko na masima mokania na lomani ndona singango me less than 5 grams, just under a teaspoon. Na spooni laylay. Okay?
That simply means that if we complement our salt by eating green leafy vegetables, celery and broccoli and cabbage and greens, and we would pick up the additional salt that we need in the food, so we wouldn't need as much table salt to add to the food.
Enta baka ngata baka lebu nakakanan raw ni kau na lebu sarna masima enda na baka ngata ka senda bitalo maneng onda may nonda inda siyang ni baka ngata kaya ay nabuna sanda na baka ngata kinakakana baka lebu may na isto ka rambini tu kina masima.
This recommendation for children, well, children should eat about half the recommended doses of salt that an adult should receive.
Oir nangone me vi mama may nakiana to asare do tiabir nangasi dono teaspoon 5 grams kembali 2.5 grams roni vi mama na teaspoon lelay na masima rabaka ngata nangone dono sing.
The more cooked food we eat, the more salt we're going to use.
Na lebu nga ni kakanambuta. Oy ko binakata mokania na lebu ni masima may kono bembite loma.
This is hidden salt, hidden from the eyes.
Ngona masima buni kusindo ni reida, hidden salt.
All fried foods not only have salt, but it has a lot of fat and grease in it.
Nakakana tabu tekekede. E chiku loma na masima ka lebu talangaki na nawaiwai.
For instance, a can of green beans, a can of soup and vegetables have up to 1,300 milligrams of sodium in it.
Na donatini gona beans tiga lama boleh ni donun tulan raw na milk ramu na sodium.
Frozen meals have about 1,800 milligrams of sodium in it.
Oir nakakana bakang batang-bata ulangan dali ko tamay da may bakatakatara melokana inestoa donakan lebu ni masih matilom.
A lot of the flat breads that you buy in the commercial market, just one piece have over 200 milligrams of sodium in them.
Nakakana dan daw libo-libo man isto so na roti sarando baraw titu bebe obati ko na ronan raw na milk ramu na masih na sodium tilom.
Tomato juice have 700 milligrams of salt.
Iya, gori na tomata, si tomato sauce, tomato juice, donakan lebu ni masih matigiloma.
Ketchup has 1,000 milligrams of sodium.
Ketchup, do bang atagi balikan ay? Donakan lebu ni masih matilom.
Spaghetti sauce has 1,000 milligrams of sodium.
Spaghetti sauce gori, donakan lebu ni masih ma.
Cheese, one slice of cheese have 400 milligrams of sodium.
Doang natiki ni cheese laylay, wanan raw na milligrams, miligram ni sodium matigiloma.
Especially since you live in an environment where there's plenty of papaya, it's especially useful for dealing with high blood pressure.
Ni tikon do na bono lebu kina na high blood pressure na weleti. Tamatabenaka mo baka ngataka mo na baluta kina na tumbuninra.
We typically give high blood pressure patients plenty of vitamin C that we get out of orange juice.
Kito ndo sulia baka lebu na vitamin C, ko lebu tu na orange, ver na tomate.
But the good thing about papaya, it is very high in vitamin C and potassium.
Dona kay binaka kinaweleti ni lebu loma na vitamin C kena potassium.
And I noticed that you have a lot of green leafy vegetables here,
Au may rida talanga ni lebu nakakanan ronro ekeka.
which is very high in magnesium.
Lebu loma na magnesium.
It is a superfood.
Gori bakatoka me superfoods
It can serve
ronikaw.
as a means of detoxing your body.
Kakanan ronikaw gori no nadakadaka. No na itabi mendo baka sabsabata kanengom.
One of the big problems of living in a high humid climate is dehydration.
Na rakinimbulan da chicken ngo ibiche ndo ulebu na mamada niango sina dehydration. Lele na wai.
That means you need to drink water systematically.
Kenimbalimbalian da tiko na bonu ay tunu makapango ko pakata giviti mendang ngunu na menda wai me pakai pakarao mesa mendona kena systematic. Mesa odakabo na bingauna.
How much water should one person drink a day?
Vida na wai ndon mengunu mendona tamat tambayan ndona singa.
They should drink half their body weight in ounces.
Merangunu ba ebe mama na ken rambimbi na onisi. Can you
Half their body weight in ounces.
ebe mama na kemumbimbi.
So that means if they're 100 pounds, they should drink half their body weight, which would be 50 ounces of water.
Kipaka ndona tamata ndona rau na paundi ko me ngunu ba 5 na paundi na wai.
When you are suffering dehydration, you will suffer appetite loss, dry skin, constipation.
Ningone mada kina na wai ngona kando yado. O sanga nindo biakana lele lutuna kemumbimbi.
You're going to have urinary problems,
Analilenga na nomu susua se salabio kanini susua.
unexplained tiredness,
Ona sanga ni tikubi ko sona wawale ko sanga ni ndoro ni madal taro tutunga sa wawale.
irritability,
Sanga ni rawa ni ombulo binaka.
insomnia,
Sanga ni omode baka binaka. Omode nambongi omode andra.
headaches,
Moshi ni ulu.
and bad mood,
Bad mood.
mental mood.
Bad moods. Leba dundru. Kena be sabi awagi tu nambula.
So let's look and see how much water we need to consume.
Dari zaman dana lebu ni wai mongunuba.
If you weigh 120 pounds, you should drink 60 ounces of water.
Kipaka tikubi ko donan raw na pound na kimumbi mongunuba ono sanga bula pound na wai.
If you weigh
Usota.
If you weigh 240 pounds, you should drink 120 ounces of water a day.
Kipaka ronan raw na pound na kimulebu mongunuba donan raw rosanga bula ni sinawai.
You should drink water systematically all day, but never drink with your meals.
O tobole mo tubano no muy tubu no mungunuai na visi ngame pakai tubu me saka koni vidalati ia kerkerengo ka konyo kanungunu.
One big problem as we drink less water, we're drinking something else to quench our thirst.
Dona lengale bungo ni dando ngunu botale sonaka may nawai merawa ni da pakauteki no da karmada.
And many times what we are substituting water for is increasing our calories.
Lebu nangau na nindo lele nawai ndo tumbuda ke na no da na urne ngonda.
As our calories increase, obesity is going up.
Ka na may tumbu talanga ki na kenda lebu.
More than 2/3 of the U.S. adults are overweight or obese.
May Amerika roni katolo ni tamata may Amerika rasa lebu sera bimbi sibia.
In general, the rate of overweight and obesity are higher for African American, Hispanic women than from white women.
Nakangay tikongo era na maramayang lolo era bimbi zake may ver na maramayang bulu may Amerika.
And it's because of the high consumption of calories.
Balatango na ni bakay nga tagi bakalebu ni kakana.
Recent national data show that 82% of black women and 77% of Hispanic women are overweight.
Yo, napandindi ka nga yado walu sanga bulu karona pasyente ni maramayang lolo Bit sanga bulu ka bitu point rona pasyente ni maramayang bula era bimbi sibia.
Now you can compare that to 37.1% of white women are overweight or obese.
Ona reda tiki ani tulsang buli kabitu point din do na pasyente ni marama bula era sibia akan rabimbi.
So that's simply telling us that half of the black women are obese.
Era tuntunga be kentongo ni era marama yang lolo era bimbi.
And black men that are obese is 32.8%.
Tamata yang lolo turanga tulsang buluka rua.
Now you may be saying,
Percent.
well, what have that got to do with my health? It's bringing about a lot of complications.
Ona taronga tiko dabe na fika ke de soli chikumingo na kaure de chungo na dabe da kaba mana nungumbula.
And many of those complications is directly associated with your cardiovascular system.
Na kake den dare de tikungo lei be vakabuna seranga na kena lei be rapakadada ni na nonda salinra na lomani angonda kabaka bibi na nonda uto.
High blood pressure is the #1 killer of mankind around the world.
Na high blood pressure na ka be baka matei lebundondo tikungo iburu nikua.
Now where I grew up, this is how we would eat every day.
Na bono susungi maikina ngona ka kimamikania na beisinga.
We get our fried chicken,
Kimamdokana fried chicken,
cooked in grease,
sanga na si tabuteke na waiwai.
our corn cooked in grease,
Na kimami sila tabuteke talanga na waiwai.
our sweet potatoes, our yam cooked in grease,
Na kimami kumala tabuteke talanga na waiwai.
our collard greens cooked in fat grease.
Na kimami nraunika usanga bakasangari talanga na waiwai uro.
This is the reason why that we lead the world in cardiovascular, high blood pressure, strokes. This is what's causing the problem.
Ngona bu na kimami liu tagi buru-buru tukina na. Dali tagi buru-buru tukina tamata yang lolo na mate ni utoke na mate biwa kani salindra.
God never intended for us to eat all this grease.
Asyang ni binakata na kalu, asyang ni nakini kalu menda kanya bakal lebu na waiwai.
And this is what they call soul food.
Ngona ka kimamindo bakatoka na soul food, siya nakakana ni lomangu, siya nakakana ni alongu.
I've talked a lot about what black people eat.
Sa talon takabakal lebu na kardo bakay nga takabakal lebu na tamata yang lolo.
Now let me share with you what our dear white brothers and sisters are eating.
Musa na wasiyang gobi ko na kardo bakay nga taka na wekanda na yang obula-bula, na dabar do kaniya.
Twilight Zone, a restaurant that makes the potentially harmful nature of its food a selling point. Its name, get this, the Heart Attack Grill. And they do bring a certain whimsical comedy to serving up giant versions of meals that have been American favorites for generations. But as Ryan Owen explains, beyond the comedy are some very real health concerns.
In a country where calories are posted on the menu and the White House has a vegetable garden, sometimes the reality looks more like this. This monument to greasy gluttony is called the Heart Attack Grill. It's a sort of hospital-themed Hooters located in Chandler, Arizona, a suburb of Phoenix.
We have full sugar Mexican Coke. Get your arms in over here.
Every customer must wear a hospital gown.
I'm dying.
And they are waited on by scantily clad nurses. Still, it's what's on the menu that gets most of the attention. The single, double, triple, or quadruple bypass burger. Oh, and they do have fries called flatliner fries, fried in lard, and those are unlimited. To wash it all down, how about a butter-fat shake? The restaurant has become a bit of a national sensation.
I'm up another few inches.
In no small part, thanks to this very big man, Blair River, the so-called spokesmodel of the Heart Attack Grill, featured in a series of tongue-in-cheek commercials that have gone viral.
I'm at 570 pounds, 6'8", yeah, so.
We met Blair in January. Back then, he told us one of the perks of the job is eating free. Anyone who is over 350 pounds doesn't have to pay.
I'm big, you know what I mean? And so why not? I don't eat here every day, so why not have fun with it and go with it as long as I can?
Sadly, we now know how long that was. Blair died last week at the age of 29. His family says the cause of death was pneumonia. The CDC says every year 112,000 deaths can be linked to obesity.
When your spokesperson drops dead at the age of 29, and he's morbidly obese by anybody's estimation, don't you have a problem?
Absolutely. Who wouldn't?
John Basso owns the Heart Attack Grill. As part of the act, he dresses up like a doctor.
Every single person cared about Blair. Had he have been thinner, he most probably would have survived that pneumonia. And that's a hard fact that I'm not here to deny.
There's an argument to be made that you used this guy during his life, and that now you are very morbidly using his death to continue to promote your restaurant.
I absolutely agree. And in a very sick way, his death has gotten the message out further.
So this man's death has not given you pause at all?
Zero pause.
For a man who is making an awful lot of money serving up artery-clogging burgers, Basso has a most unusual justification that America needs shock therapy to cure its obesity epidemic. He says he tried other messages. He once owned a chain of Jenny Craig weight loss centers and several personal training studios.
I hope that every single person out there comes in and buys a hamburger and a t-shirt from me. But you know what? I am saying loudly and as clearly as any business in America can, this is dangerous.
Oh, he's using it as a marketing tool. I mean, the word that just leaps to mind is hypocrisy.
You won't be surprised to hear real nutritionists take issue with this fake doctor and argue he's laughing all the way to the bank.
I think there are real ethical issues in what he's doing. If he believed that diet had nothing to do with health and was selling those foods, then at least you could think, well, okay, he's misinformed. But he knows what he's doing. He's deliberately trying to get people to eat more than they need.
Blair, you say, was also your friend in addition to working with you.
I loved working with him.
Do you have a conscience at all?
My conscience is simply this. What would Blair hovering above me want me to do right now? And Blair would say this, put back on the stethoscope. Let's keep being the doctor that everyone loves to hate, because that really gets the message out.
To keep delivering that message, a week after Blair's untimely death, the Heart Attack Grill has another spokesmodel.
Here you go.
Ernie Hart. Yes, that's his real last name. And yes, he is chowing down on a quadruple bypass.
Even though my cardiologist and my wife tell me not to come, and after surviving a coma and multiple heart surgeries, I still come. I enjoy the burgers.
Ernie was actually the spokesperson before Blair, but had to take a few months off after open heart surgery.
So you can see that people are literally eating themselves to death and enjoying every bit of it.
Dasar tinggo ni tamata sa maruta kasaranga me kana sartunga me adaw non libo kamatikwa.
And it's almost seemed like they're helpless. There's nothing they can do about it.
Sa pakasaranga sa sindo na karon rangay da kawarao na kaongo.
But I want to show you something here. In America, there's a little tick, and it's found in America in the South. If this tick bites you, you cannot eat meat again. It is a vegetarian tick, and you will get allergic to eating animal meat.
Doon ka sa Lauray Tinggo me Amerika, nikila na tick. Let me ask you, what is this tick?
It's a bug, little bug that be on animals, be on dogs, and little bugs crawl on dogs and they bite you and they can infect you.
Me Amerika go sa bakay Lauray Tinggo, pakati ko na kutuntan na, pakati ko na erdo tigo ba na manu-manu ya sa me Amerika go sa Lauray ban tamat, rosarang di ba kumatian na tamat, can kill people?
It won't kill them, it just make them allergic to eating meat.
Oy, ni katigo sa rosarang nyo sabi na katumo ba ang tangalin mo naman. Allergic. Oh, busut yaw. All right.
Okay, let me let you. I hope you can hear it now. Just listen.
This
was on the 6 o'clock news. Let me start it.
For an all-American barbecue, right now there's a warning for meat lovers. A
small but growing outdoor danger could take that away from you.
Oh, I know this is where we're going to be.
What started out as a tick bite in September Norman's front yard nearly took her life weeks later.
Played golf, grilled some steaks. At about 2:30 in the morning, I woke up, my hands were on fire.
September was going into shock.
My tongue and lips started swelling to the point that I could barely speak.
Emergency responders treated her and sent her home, but a pork dinner that week landed her back in the ER. That's when she mentioned the still itching tick bite to her doctor.
He looked at me and says, I know what you have. He says, alpha-gal. And I went, alpha what?
Dr. Robert Valley says alpha-gal is a sugar found in red meat. Bites from the Lone Star tick trigger an allergic response.
This is the tick. If he bites you, you'll develop a lifetime allergic to eating most meat. You won't be able to eat anymore. That'll make you real sick.
Ya, ngona kaya doba na renda kaya na mon lilingo. Baka tung nakutuntan dari detiga ni ketiko sana siang serangan yobe na wakai ngataka na linmon manu.
So maybe you may need to import some of our ticks.
Raw ni desa raw ni kira mo yesona mon lilingo megang may biti.
He bites you. The tick will bite you. When he bites you, he infects you. And then once you get infected, you will never be able to eat chicken, all wild game, you will not be able to eat it because you get an allergic reaction to eating red meat.
Kona monungo me America ni katiko ko lorit ko manelelo. Ena adobi ko endona ka ona sing ni bina katsranga mo baka ngatakan dona linmon manu.
And if you want to know more about that vegetarian tick, just Google it on the internet, the vegetarian tick that'll make you allergic to eating animal meat, and it's plenty of information. I live among the ticks over there, and we don't know it because it don't bother us because we don't eat no red meat.
Kwengo na mon lilingo lo rai bana kakanan roni kau me America. Utu ina bono lebu kina wirongo ya sanga soni ukawita kang betau singi bangatang len mon. Kwengo me America salura ini ngone ketiku kina o sanga serangan ibina katalen mon usapa kau na tu macharanga ke bawa bangatang.
Now let's see the results of eating a lot of fat and animal meat.
Dari dongo na kaya ndo umbasi kani sapa kaya ngatagi bakal lebu na len mon.
Heart attacks, certain cancers, osteoporosis, diabetes. The major diseases of our society may be caused in part by what we eat. One of the physicians who helped me to understand why is Dr. Michael Clapper.
I first woke up, so to speak, when I was working on the anesthesia service, learning how to put people to sleep. And I was seeing my patients for the next day's surgery for coronary artery bypass surgery in order to bypass clogged arteries in their heart. Because it was late at night, I drew the man's blood test, and when I took the blood to the laboratory and had it processed, I couldn't believe my eyes. Now, normally, this liquid layer floating on top of the blood clot is quite transparent. It's a yellow, but quite clear. You can see right through it. The blood in this patient's tube, however, was anything but clear. The serum floating on his clot was thick and greasy white. It looked like glue. In fact, it stuck to the sides of the blood tube when I shook the tube. I went back to the patient. I said, Mr. Phillips, did you eat before you came to the hospital tonight? He said, yes. I said, what did you have? He said, I had a cheeseburger and a milkshake. And when he said that, I realized that what I was looking at in his tube was all the fat in the beef burger, all the butter fat in the cheese, and the butter fat in the ice cream and in the milkshake. And all this fat had oozed out into his blood and actually turned his blood fatty. The next morning, we took Mr. Phillips to the operating room, and I put him to sleep, and the surgeon opened up his chest.
And from these arteries, you began pulling out yellow, greasy deposits of fatty material called atherosclerosis.
This is a beautiful example of what atherosclerosis looks like. There it is. And I'm going to just gently tug on this now.
I love it.
It's a little hard to pull.
Naurungo elon rech como lo mani salindra. Naurungo elon rech como lo mani salindra. Blood vessels. Kono turanga nga ko toria.
Finish the case. There it is. America's #1 killer right there before your eyes.
That's the #1 killer, and it's our perverted appetite.
Andau bebok matele bundondua. Kau chingamai na kiana sianga ni taro birao na nondai kanakana.
Now let's take a look at the results of eating 25% fat, a high cholesterol diet for 3 years.
Dari taman lo mani tulemba kinu mupaka nga takati ko nakakana uro. Kinakakana e tiko kina na uro manalin mon mano.
After 3 years of eating a high fat diet of 25%, you have 41% blockage in your arteries.
Nioti e tolu na yamba kinu mupaka nga takati ko. Basta nga bulukan doon na pasyente ni block.
After 5 years of eating a high fat diet, you have 65% blockage of your arteries.
Nioti lima na yamba kinan romon ya na uro da ko sa leitao chikulo mani salindra.
After 7 years, you have 77% blockage.
O tibitu na yamba ki ngor na kianirai.
And after 10 years, you have 85% blockage of your arteries.
Nioti chini na yamba ki. Kono blue chikilo mayanga na puno enro chikinan ra nan romon ya sa uro saranga.
Have you noticed how these little children can get out and play in the hot sun and they never get tired?
Oni redati ko ni rangoni ngora di tumba ralay badila bisinga rangito sianga ni rawawale.
But the minute we get out there, we can't keep up with them. We can't run with them.
Kenda nang kaseta kinin talako beira syndrome nan dadi menta ba bandam damurira.
We used to be able to do that, but we can't do it today.
Iliwen dan dawda ka ba ni ko sa singiraw.
Have you noticed that their skin is nice and beautiful? Their eyes are clear.
Oni reda na kulyang onra kay namatan resabsaba.
It is because they haven't lived long enough to mess their bodies up.
Balatanga ni siyang ni siyang balabunon rumbulan ng rabasang busang butagira.
Let's take a look at our coronary arteries.
Dareda mandana nonda salindra kinauto.
At age 10, our arteries are clean.
Ang bakitini, nanangone men ang bakitini, sabasababi na katunon da salindra.
There's no buildup of fat in the walls of the arteries.
Siyang aninduan na mborombata ni uron loman ni salindra.
But by the time you get 20 years old, they can begin to see some fat begin to build up in the arteries.
Niuti na rosa nga bal ang bakinimbula, rosa nga bulu. Sa tegabu me mborombata gina salindra.
A 20-year-old man can run and jump and pretty much keep up with a young kid.
Na turang bagi rosa nga bulunggo eraw ni sedidi chiko ka dakab na karadakab na ngoni.
A 40-year-old man, you can already see that 40% of his arteries are being blocked.
Na turang bagi basa nga bulu si sadoboy na basa nga bulu ni ambaki usare daw ya.
A 60-year-old man has 60% of his arteries blocked.
Na turang bagi ono sa nga bulu usana reda ni koya na buno samay I bakaosos tu kina na uro eh.
Now from the age of 10 all the way to about 60, there's no symptoms at all.
May nambaki tini, kinambaki ono sa nga bulu, siya nga nindo na kaya bakarita kiti ko may taunda kung may baleta na matingo.
Only thing you notice is maybe a little tiredness.
Kangay ko na bakilanchi ko ni bakawawale,
walking up the steps, you're a little out of breath.
Nyo tombaleta ka na ikamba-kamba mo zambe bakaw sa zengu-zenguleka.
You associate that with just didn't get enough rest.
O chonga itukunoy ko siyang bangani ubaka zengu ubaka binaka o siyang ni mode binaka tiko siyang ni baka zengu.
But in reality, your heart arteries are being blocked.
Na kai tukuna tikngori na salinra ko bakanya na nomuto sa tigabu mera oso block.
And by the time you reach 70 years old, you have about an 80 to 90% blockage. You're experiencing angina pains and small heart attacks.
Dawan yo sali dawan ang bakini bulan ni bit sang bulu sa bakila na mosi. Na bunar do mo mosi may biko angina pain daretu kana tigabu ni buli.
There are 60 million bombs exploding every day.
Ono sang bulan milyon nang saukuro era bakadambo tigitiko nan do na singa.
Killing 12 million people each year.
Baka matetigo tini karon na milyon na tamatan do na baki.
This high protein bomb causes increase in blood pressure.
Na nga saukurongo sina itu na protein.
It reduced blood.
It
reduced blood oxygen transport as much as 60%.
Na nga saukurongo na kaya kaboko ay bakalilay ta kanan ronrinra na lomanyang ngomo sa nadangin bulong-bulong manaono sa ngubulo pasyente.
It causes thickening and hardening of the arteries.
Baka bunas ra nga melay babaku kapag osos tagi to na uro na salinra ka kanya na uto.
High blood pressure reading and high blood pressure reading of 140 over 90 is considered high blood pressure.
Iturno munrango ni sa ando ba sa ngabulo, Dios sa ngabulo sa tigoidake. Si tumbo no munra.
Nearly 1 in 3 North Americans have high blood pressure.
May nalew tolu na tamatami Amerika ndo berto tumuninra. Bira kede me Amerika ngo
Once high blood pressure develops, it usually lasts a lifetime.
Sa tigabu me torinduan na tumuninra sa tigabu me na tarak yang batiga ka tigo na bulan ng ono tulok.
But you're going to have to change your ways.
Ya sana nama ki mono besuta kana no mu balabal nimbula.
So you can prolong your days.
Merawan nimbalabu na no mu besinga.
Now if you just simply take a look at your life.
Dami tiguniko abakarita man numbula.
In 50 years, you have come to the point where you're out of shape.
Ana lomani matay ni limusang bulan bagi sabakay beisiseki may nakiyo mbuli-mbuli.
You don't feel good.
Siyang sonyo maruta ka na numbula.
You're mentally confused.
Baka o sa sesiraw-raw.
And you're irritable.
O sa tigabu mo level-level, dundu-dundu. Ito nga nakalilay sa baka o bebala.
It took 50 years for you to come to that.
Ito reli mo sa bulan bagi bay ko mo yadaba may na ito bagi nimbula.
You do not have 50 more years to fix that.
Siya nga nitigubi ko elim sa ngabul talangan na bagi mo na ripeta ka kinanalenga chungkot.
Not at the rate you're going.
Siya nga na rakinimbula siya ni palabal nimbula ko sala ko chukinango.
So all we can do is to change our ways.
Kanga mendata ka ba?
So we can prolong our days.
Meraw ni bakang balabot tayo kinontombula.
The problem is we have made wrong choices in our eating habits.
Na lenga lebundonduan inda sa dingin-dingin tala na nonday kanakana.
Let us today make a commitment that we want to have better health and make better choices.
Menda sa nakita ni kuwa, menda sa dingita ka ng ngunisal nimbula kapag anday tayo kanda.
The question may ask, do lifestyle choices really make a difference?
Taro me tarungin ko, na ibalabal ni kong bulay kina.
Absolutely.
Doon anduin-duin ang basika?
Bad choices will work and plot to attack and destroy your heart.
Nandingin-dingi dala, siya ni baka nimbula siya nga ni binaka, kanali baka buna na mati bikyanda.
If you go in an air-conditioned room and you're sitting at a table eating with someone, and you notice that sweat is coming off a person's head.
Kaya wala ko nandun na buno air condition, yung dambi ba chiko, rin ni sa tiga bumbuno may na tamataya.
That person has a cardiovascular problem.
Tamatanggo rin chiko biko na matini uto, kaya na matibiwa kani kinauto.
If you notice occasionally chest pains,
kaya ando ba kilaba ka lebo nindo momosi na seremo.
Rapid heartbeat,
tunga basuribang ko, tabutuki-tuki may basuri na seremo.
Shortness of breath.
Daw ba kaya leka na kimudengo, do sing turo na kimudengo.
You have a cardiovascular problem.
Gore na ibaka takilkil na itigubi ko na
it is a silent killer.
Kwendo na mate ndo bi baka mate siya nga tunindo kindabi, silent killer.
When God created Adam,
Ngona embuli ata makina na nonda kalau.
God gave him a perfect diet for a perfect man.
Suleo kwa na kakana taudoko. Kinandona tamata taudoko se perfect man, eh?
In the food that God gave Adam, there was no cholesterol, bad cholesterol.
Na kakana sulia na nonda kalau biata mai sing nindo na uroda e kunikina.
Fruits, grains, and nuts has no bad cholesterol.
Na kakana kede mena were sing nindo na uroda e basika kina se kunikina.
People tell me all the time, they say, well, look, I'm not a dietitian. I don't know what to eat to bring my cholesterol down.
Lebrando tukunabi au dava meu dakaba au sangani kenandau. Dava meu dakaba meu kota sombo mai kina na uro ni kondo baganga sa na uro ni angongo.
God has already figured it out for you.
Nakalo sa tubana o tubeiko.
By simply eating fruits, grains, nuts, and vegetables, you don't have to worry about it. Your cholesterol will go down.
Nakalo sa tubana o tubeiko. Kanya nga nakakana menawere na no mo uro sa na uro dangore na yali.
But eating chicken and fish, eggs, pork, milk, cheese, ice cream, milk, those are high cholesterol forming foods that eventually will shorten your life.
O irna kakana kidingo ndare tingo sa tukun tikiao kwa ni obaga nga taka bagalebu kwa na bagalega takasaranga no mbula.
Another thing about eating a diet high in cholesterol that blocks your arteries.
Ndo talaka ndandor menda kila me baleta na kakana sivia kina na uro daongo.
In women it can cause fibroids and cervical and polycystic ovaries.
Veir na marama na yado na mate bio kani kondo kune na bunoni kado tikorikina na ngone.
And men eating a lot of fat, it can cause prostate, impotent, senility, and many other related problems.
Weekend na turanga ni lebu na urongo na mate lebu chuniko na prostate, mambimbi na cancer. Narito na matingo le tikorati ko na bono embasi ka may kinambulay.
As we age, cholesterol and calcium and other minerals accumulate inside the lining of the blood vessels and over time can clog them up. This process is referred to as hardening of the arteries.
Sa leiba kalay roroti ko ng bulan inda sa angase, ngona kaindalo yung borong batatunan ng dasalin railoma, na cholesterol, na calcium, kinabi katalayang kinayang o karlay baka oso sutulo man isalin ra.
If you continue to ignore this process, it can be extremely dangerous.
Kaya na tobole mo baka ledeleda na bi kaungo na baka rebag sarviko.
Let's see what we can do now to reverse high blood pressure.
Zaba menda kabongo me baka sukay na tumunin ra.
When you go to a doctor, they will put you on a beta blocker.
Nilaka ba na buniway? Na kana da kabiko.
And this beta blocker will help bring down your cholesterol, help your cardiovascular system.
Gori, natural beta blockers. Gona kando yado birendo ngole mendole bagalele taka na cholesterol lo manino musalin ra.
But God have natural beta blockers.
Nakalo e sulitu baka raw sara na bikambulongo na beta blockers.
And if we make our food our medicine, we will never need medicine.
Kaya baka anda tobole ni ko menda baka ngata na kenta kakana me menda we ni mate enda siang tali na binakata na we ni mate.
Olives is a natural beta blocker.
Na olives gori kwendo na kaya baka ngata gi baka lebu me pangalalatak se me baka tao taka na kena.
Avocados and grapeseed oil are natural beta blockers.
Yo na pea ya kena grapeseed oil. Klanda kilango do kune na vi health shops eh.
Garlic, black walnuts, sunflower seeds, and almonds and pecans are natural beta blockers.
Gori, sona kangori tiko, garlic tiko ngori, sunflower seed, almonds, pati kena sotel na ka tokongori bibuke na kena tarobi na.
And also eating many of the wonderful fruits that grow plentiful in your land.
Kau baka nga taka baka lebu na kakana buoni kau. Tumbu ba lebu tunan ng banua.
These are some natural alternatives to prescription beta blockers. So if you've been put on a beta blocker, we make our own beta blocker at our facility, and we give it to our patients that have problem with cardiovascular, high blood pressure, and heart disease.
Ni nangole na vali vingaravi ndo usoli maya ia na buno kito vingaravi kina kito ndo vangangata na vi kambulombula tu boli tikianda merau ni block ta kana kiana lei zimbiniti ko na urongo na nonda salin raba bimbi ko ngole kina uto.
So we make up a formula of magnesium, potassium, L-arginine, tryptophan, vitamin C, and St. John's wort.
Ya, ngori na bika ndo barutaki. Chukedi da ngori na kini baka raunda sare de tikoya.
These are natural beta blockers.
Ngori na kai ndo tu baka rawa sara. Baka rawa takatuna kalo merawa ni
when you go to the doctor and you have high blood pressure or cardiovascular problem, they will give you a vascular dilator. We make our own vascular dilators. In particular, garlic, cayenne pepper are very good vascular dilators.
Kain pepa kena garlic rongo na bibu ke bakalebu.
If a person is having a heart attack, you can take 1/3 to 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, put it in an ounce of warm water. It'll stop a heart attack in less than 30 seconds.
Ke bakain dua iko reda ni sabakilani tebi ko na mateni uto. How many cayenne pepper?
1/3 to 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper.
Teaspoon, eh?
1/3 to 1/2
teaspoon to 1/2 teaspoon. How many hot water? Warm water?
Warm water. Make it circulate better when it's warm water.
Wai kata-kata tunumaka, kuni kata-kata sara. Wai kata-kata, what's the measurement of the water?
About 1 ounce of warm water.
Dono onisi. Nikilanan dono onisi? So nambilo ni baka we chiko na 1 ounce, 2 ounce ona reda ni do wala itukina, dono onisi.
If they have had a heart attack and are unconscious, then you simply open their mouth, put a little cayenne pepper under their tongue, and then give them CPR.
Kyo sotaba indua, kwena wai kata-kata ya bata kay na cayenne pepper ya ke baka mbulo binakatiko sa bakila ko na mulumulum na uto se bakila na matini uto. Kesa noka tu nanggo ko ya ndolava na ngusuna puri dan datang.
Yes.
Rukunia mena. Baka mirika kina na cayenne pepper. There's plenty cayenne pepper in Fiji.
Yes.
What would you recommend? The 90,000 heat units?
It should be a minimum of 90,000 heat units, all the way up to 100,000 heat units.
Nabuna walang utarong kinong balita na bibunoy ko lako kin na cayenne pepper sa bulita gitu. Ve yung tong ang doli boli kiniliw. Au sangai re ni utaranga bele metarana susu sa te ko bume fungus sa to be mold. Ang gay kila ni ya sangan din ni ko na cayenne pepper din na bebe sa ulebu to ka $5 na plastic lelay $10 ko be kalebu. Tukuni chingo ko ya mo raw ni bakambulain du ay ko re ni sa Siang tu ni bakili ko mo baka ngata na cayenne pepper din ako na 90,000 heat units. On a reda ba na Highland Food Shop ti ko Parade Arcade, se o reda na herbal shop ko Chikongori. Tama na nguni sala ya. Ayo. Ko Manu Road we Sister Pau. So lebo ko ya ia ko kata-kata binaka. Tauranga ya baka mirika lamon ya mena ngayo tobole mo CPR
We got a chance to use this technique over at the Three Angels Missionary College right here in Fiji. I was there for about 2 or 3 weeks and working with Dr. Pele, and we used it a lot over there.
Lebu na kisi o may nakakatiko na dilaw lebu na kisir la ko may kya o baka binibinaka ni lebu na kisi ni matiniuto ya anggo na kaya baka mulay retiko.
And also when you have some type of cardiovascular problem, doctors will put you on an aspirin a day.
Nindo yado na matiniuto, lebu na ngao ni rando di bingarami balimbol ndo sulibi ko na aspirin.
And the reason they put you on an aspirin is because of its blood thinning properties.
Na aspirin daw solimaya tigubi kwendo na kando baka mamareta kanandra.
But it's a known fact that an aspirin can cause irritation of the stomach lining and can give you stomach ulcers.
Na kando lenga kina na aspirin go kwendo le baka mamareta kanalalangan ni ketemu. Layado seranga meron ni karo-karo nalalangan ni ketemu. Ulcers.
But we have something better than an aspirin.
Ya, tigubi kendo na kaya binakadake man aspirin.
Laboratory studies on animals, a Danish researcher declared that ginger is much better at blocking blood clots than either garlic or onion. Ginger works better than those two in preventing blood cells from making clots.
Dona kando lo rebir na matinu tungo ndo yado esona tikitikin ra ndo le baka tatao kendo le tao na salin rani mon ndo le yado me mate kos no mono be mama warta chingo ko na ginger ndo na kai ko ni baka ngatak meron ni kautalebi na blood clots.
So ginger is stronger than garlic and onion, but onion and garlic is good, so why not mix them together and make you a compound out of 3 of them?
Hindi na niwo sibita ko ginger may be ngaliki kay barasa. Wala meto sa mix te kirto watanga.
They make the aspirin out of white willow bark. This would be a good herb for you to drink on a daily basis to substitute in place of an aspirin a day.
Yang gor na kaya ka may kinan aspirin, willow bark. Wala menta baka ngataka kaya da saredong go me bagi susumitakan go.
An herb called bilberry is a vasodilator. It's also reduced inflammation and it stops pain, angina pain, and at the same time it can help your eyesight.
Gonna bilberry. Do we have a supplement for this in Fiji?
I will next week. I'm gonna be dealing with herbs, and I'm gonna come back and show you the different herbs that will take their places.
Nabuna nga utarong go kinabata sono ndarida chiko ngo sono kango nda sianga weekenda chiko maikia. Nda sianga nikila tuno ko sa baru takatiko na madaw mengo me na lesu botele ko irongo ke na kae be ro toto bata ke na kaura tiko ibiti.
Hawthorn berries is another wonderful herb for dealing with congested heart failure.
Ya, hawthorn berries dona kau binaka nio do tiko na mukisi ni matini uto sena kena bakalengai na stalin rabi o kani kinuto.
We work with a lot of high blood pressure, and I'm gonna see, can you hear this testimony?
Gondo na marama kito may karaba.
You want to tell me your name?
My name is Betty Hogan.
Okay, Betty Hogan. How long have you been here?
For almost 3 weeks.
Okay. And what was your purpose for coming to Centurion Ministry?
I had hypertension that was horrible.
Okay. What was your blood pressure when you got here?
When I got here, the day I arrived, it was like 220/120.
120? So since you've been here, how have you progressed?
I progressed by my blood pressure has gone as low as 110/60. The average seems to be somewhere in 130/80.
Oh.
And so that is tremendous.
Okay. When you got here, tell some of the other things that you were having problems with, such as the walking and the digestion problem.
I had difficulty eating in the mornings because of all the meds I was on. Eating was not good in the mornings or whatever, but now I can sit and eat breakfast at a normal time in the morning and go about my walk, which was usually very difficult because usually when my hypertension is so high, I'm not able to walk. I'm usually tumbling around, walking into things.
Okay.
So that has changed.
Okay. What about your diabetes? How has that gotten better? Or what?
that has gotten, I don't have diabetes anymore.
That's right. That's right.
I don't have it anymore.
So she came and she was there for 3 weeks. Her blood pressure was 200 over 100 and something, and in less than 3 weeks, her blood pressure was normal, her blood sugar was normal, and she did extremely well, following the same program that we're going to be teaching you all how to do.
Namaramang ko na buno ni tubing garab mi Amerika, ngole mo ko na tulo madaw da sare daya. May pamuriang ako na programo sambulo binaka, may bakana kyan na tabarobuli da niko.
Another remedy that I want to share with you to bring down your blood pressure is the eggplant tea.
Dona karo ni bukia me lakosombo na no mutumbunin ra. Isa kilana eggplant eh? All right.
Cut up one. Now in the States we have really big eggplants, so I'm not sure the eggplants I've seen here looks small. So you may have to use 3 of them if there's little small eggplants.
Kaya baka mbaingan nilalay may Amerika taman mbaingan niliw. Kito bang tangain do kaya baka vici baka takay tolu.
So cut up 1 whole eggplant, place it in 2 quarts of spring water, cut up 3 garlic bulbs, 10 tablespoons of breadfruit, or the breadfruit leaves, the leaves from the tree, 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, mix it all together, let it set overnight in the refrigerator for 3 days. Drink 1 ounce 6 times daily.
Sa turo eh? Mo turo mayendo kaya baka tunoko kaya baka kalilay mo baka nga takay tolu kaya baka mbaingan lalay. O musuka bitilo may sonaway nikila na spring water. Way may nabure se way siya nganing go singini way na paipo. I'm explaining them spring water.
Well, just the regular water from the,
From the creek.
Not the creek.
Oh, okay.
No, not the creek.
Naway sabsaba ko rando nabuno rando buriki naway eh. Can we use
Yes, as long as it's not distilled water.
Mekuanga ni way
Your Fijian water works just fine with it.
Oh, okay.
That's spring water.
Spring water. Tabay way bitiloma.
Okay, now let's look at, with a few minutes left, we're going to go through a program for treating high blood pressure.
Vida na minute 50 na tengo na chinikarua na numoko me baka buliti kanda tapos na rin nakaban yo lakoduruma endo na high blood pressure eh.
Okay, first thing we do, we put them on a liver cleanse. A liver cleanse.
Matay ni kamo da kamo baka sabsabata kano na liba.
So we put them on a liver cleanse to help their whole cardiovascular and heart problem.
O na takit takiliu na yatelo na liba. Meron ni bukia na na stalin rato doko.
They mix 3 ounces of lemon juice and 1 ounce of olive oil. Drink that first thing in the morning before you eat or drink anything.
Yan ramay na mataka matay ni singa, tolaw ni sinamoli, dono ni sina olive oil, extra virgin olive oil.
Yes.
Ngono matay ni kasaranga mangunuban yan rangama na mataka. Numuching ko na matay ni uto eh, sabaroy liw na liba.
You need to wait for about 2 or 3 hours after you drink the olive oil and lemon juice before you eat your breakfast.
Nyo sanguno botingo nge wawa me rua se tola ya ua. Nimber nenge o katalaw. Kembali matay sarang ni kamon rosoto na matakalilay.
The second day of your cleanse, drink 3 ounces of lemon juice, 1 ounce of olive oil.
Karon ni singa, toltalaw ni sinamoli, dono ni sina extra virgin olive oil. Nguno ba?
And the third day of your cleanse, drink 3 ounces of lemon juice, 1 ounce of olive oil, and take a garlic enema.
Nakatoli singa, tolu na o ni sinamoli, o ni moli, dono ni sina extra virgin olive oil, nguno ba bata, garlic enema. Santa kilana enema?
I'm going to show you how to do an enema before I stop.
Nabakarita ka weekend mo bakay nga takapakatapa na inima. Nimber niyo na zengo na matak ngo.
You need to make up a bowel cleanser. A bowel cleanser. I'm going to teach you when I go through the class on how to deal with constipation. I'm going to teach you how to make your own bowel cleansers up.
Na baka bulidi ke mo ni baka sapsapa takapakatapa na wando mo.
So you need to put them on a good high fiber bowel cleanser.
Nambiti ko ay nanduan na ipakaraw ni Bengarabi me lebuki na fiber. Sinanggani kakana. Silem husk nandu bang tagaso nandu Bengarabi.
Now we're going to look at how to give an enema. This would be either a coffee enema, a garlic enema, an herb enema. To do a garlic enema, you take 1 bulb of garlic, you chop it up and put it in 2 liters of water, and you blend it up. Blend up a whole bulb of garlic and 2 liters of water.
Nio be ni mata indua ngona kama kabai rona lita na wai wata keina bulb ndona tikina ya sen dona katolok. Donu bita no mo blender rona lita na wai blend te ki robo ka binakasar. Ngoni ba ron ni ma membiu sombo na sali valelai. Meron iba ka sapataki.
You strain it and then you give the person about a 6 to 8 ounce garlic enema.
O bulona kunimbita wata na kena kosa. Bulona gaya umbita lomani nomu iya na nomu bol ni kata-kata kotoka ya sana. Ono na onisi bita lomani bol yani sabuloni oti mikun lawata kena kosa tuncho ko me buloni.
When you give them a garlic enema, their blood pressure will drop from 10 to 20 points every time you give it to them.
Vengo na ke Deus lebi ko na garlic enema. Enan lutu sombu mai na tini kina rosa ngabulu na point.
We call it a rectal IV.
Kita untuk bakatoka na rectal IV. Na rectal say ko na nanda Stanley Balilay.
And the reason we put the garlic in the rectum is that we bypass the stomach or gastric tract. By putting it in the rectum, we can send it right to the bloodstream, and that will force your blood pressure down.
Kita umbiute ni na salani nante puno ni bakadengu. Bete merau ni kuning oleh na puno ni ngkangi ni kakana. Kaya bypass takaya pakon tonton usar ngalo menum salin ra. Ni umbiute ni na puno ni bakadengu.
Many times we have to feed people through their rectum. If they got stomach cancer or cancer of the esophagus, we can keep them alive by feeding them through the rectum, so that your rectum will absorb the garlic, send it right to the liver send it to the bloodstream, and bring your blood pressure down.
Ni satu rona kay tukuno ko lebu nangaw na cancer ni kete ni dobumbudo na cancer ni tilo-tilo sarsing rindo kanarawa kita undong kay bakanira may na kenambiu na rasa libale na kenrakakana. Na kena ini kwaya ya dona sali balilai ngole da ke bana ya teloa sanga vesuli akana kambule ya na ngona.
Make sure that you fill your enema bag up with your proper solution, whether you're doing a coffee enema, a herb enema, or a water enema. Then make sure that your tip and your cutoff valve is cut off so the solution won't run out before you insert it. Then just before you insert the tip into the rectum, cut the inflow valve on and let the water run free, taking any excess air that's in the tube out before you insert it in the rectum. Then cut the tip off, get you a good lubricant, and lubricate the tip real well before inserting it. And then insert the tip real slow into the rectum. And then Ask your patient to let you know when he's ready to go to the bathroom. When he feel like he's ready, he can hold no more, then cut the inflow valve off and remove the tip and allow him to go to the bathroom. One other thing, make sure you wear gloves and make sure you exercise modesty. Okay, this is a garlic enema. And the purpose of the garlic enema is to get the blood pressure down quick. Some of you really got some really high blood pressure. You're feeling dizzy, you're lightheaded, and you feel like you're going to pass out. Your blood pressure is probably 200 over 100 and something. You could have a stroke any moment. But if you will leave here, go get your enema bag, give yourself a garlic enema, it will take that dizziness away. At the same token, when you give that garlic enema, put a piece of garlic in your mouth and just suck on it. All day long, keep a piece of garlic in your mouth and just suck on it. Don't chew it, just suck on it until you can get on a program to get your blood pressure down to normal.
Bisa turun na kay bartakatigo nandun ni buli. Doon na kay bartakatigo ako nimberan niyo baka zingiran na nomo inima. Niturraw na kay turcho ko idake. Ndola pa bakalaylay na tip ni nomo inima mela ko na wai mekakunin do na zangi tiko iloma. Ndola pa raw sarita ni San Ron na wai songota sangay baka raw mombiuta. Na nomo inima na nomo tip ni inima. So esa biu nga bango biu loma sa sangasara membiuta na tip. Ndola pa raw na nomo paipoya men ronro raw na inima mela ko itumba na zangi. O ti sangayo songota tale tukunubi ko nomo to mate sa bagraw o ti sangay baka tingir nomo inima. Tuno ko kaya mbera ya torangain do nagalik do tumbunin ra ko wasar tunga sa high blood pressure. Zibitangain do nagalik kunyo katia o bindo miya katok ngay ngusumo. Merawan ni baka lutukan na nomo pressure. Don't know.
The last thing I want to give you before we stop, while you're waiting to go on a blood pressure program, I don't want you to wait too long and you mess around and have a problem. So it's two things I want you to do if your blood pressure is elevated.
Rona kau binakata modakaba ni sa tumbule busarangana no munra.
Give yourself a garlic enema.
Matai. Sulebi ko endona garlic enema mo ni mati ko endona garlic enema.
Take 1 bulb of garlic, chop it up, mix it in 2 liters of Fijian water.
Torondoni soso garlic, rona lita na wai, blend taki robo ka binaka, wulona, bita no mo inima, bagang atak.
Blend that up real good.
Blend taki sarba binaka may matilalay. Na blenda
Strain it.
Wulona, kunin bita bata na koskosa, wulona.
Drink about a half an ounce of that garlic water 3 times a day.
Bagang atak kasi ang unuba. Vi mama no nisi, nikilati ko nando no nisi na bilo ni baka raw Vi mama no nisi, baka tolun do na singa, ngunubuti ko.
Keep a small piece of garlic in your mouth all the time.
Gobyerno siguro tumbunin ra, no saling karapo endo tumbunin ra. Tobole ameti ko ngusun nando na garlic. Kuni katia, zibi nga bitotok nga ngusun na me wakame vi mama indomia katoka.
Take that same garlic water and give yourself a 6 to 8 ounce garlic enema.
Na wai watangaya kona runalita ya toromay kine ono se walu na onisi na wai ni garlic go bita bana no mu plastic ya baru ko tawa kina wai mo ni matiko kina.
Hold the garlic enema in your rectum as long as you can.
Besuka na wai ni garlic go na no mu matani sali balilay me kenam balabunga na kenabinaka.
And then the last thing I want you to do while you're waiting is to mix up 1 ounce of ginger, 1 bulb of garlic, the juice of 3 limes or lemon,
na moli, lime,
a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper,
half teaspoon cayenne pepper. Ngona cayenne pepper konta bitan loti ko sing dona cayenne pepper ngamerawa nanumuchi ko ngona matiniuto. 100,000 heat units and 90,000 heat units. Nyo sa libing garabi tigo bi matiniuto to bole mo sulebi ko na bing garabi dedere. Wangara na cayenne pepper katakatango.
Mix all this up in about 12 ounces of water.
Mix tango na tinikaro na onisi na wai. Arto na kaketango.
Drink about 2 to 3 ounces twice a day.
O baka nga taka rua se tula onisi baka ruan do na singa kona mix go.
This will stop you from having a stroke and a heart attack until we can put you on a program.
Ngoy na tarobi ko mo stroke se heart attack me adobo niyo sa andam bendo na na program sa da kanong program. Vinaka. O kilan da vital no takana ini mabaga da viria ki wabo ke. Bekenda sando bingarabi da kilana inima na enama kite volita kitiko. Tolu sanga bulan dola yongo na hot water bag. Kwa la ko mailiu na choke iko biti zake me chikundo na bono zezeri zake iko ngai o pakangataka nangono bekani demo. Can we do a demo on this how to just do a slide demonstration, maybe next week.
Now you want me to do a live demonstration? So you're going to put someone up here and I give them enema? I do it.
No, they're just wondering because most of them haven't had an experience.
Yeah.
Maybe next week we'll try to do a practical on how to put it, where to put it. Sando no na enema kit e boli taki chiko ya I buno batangaya tolu sanga bulan dola kaya usaba kila ni tumbuno munra siya usabe bola kanyo bala may bale ngole ba indono no mo enema kit. Volia tu menomu elo binaka ndoni bakasala kunyo be solia kanomu enema kit. Au kereti ko be sista nati may Amerika kera ni lebu na tip. Bata sonongo na eron induang na bag dona wa ya na tip kunyo be baka yang ataka. O ke no mo personal nga baka nga ataka your own enema kit. Ke ko kotoboli mondo ni bingarabi alo binaka na tip me kunyo baka nga ataka talebo indo tala patient. Kini karot kun choko tobole mondo banga nilinga. Ngoy daka lebu kina na mon ni mate banga nilinga. Sandon.
Want to say that I have done live demonstrations doing colonics and enemas in big audience like this. And we can do it and show it on the stream while we're doing it by using the cameras to do that. And we can drape them so they won't expose them. But it has to be somebody that's willing to let us do it. Sister Margaret can be doing the female over here. I could be doing the male here.
Vinaka tunsingo ko rawan inda takaba indo na demonstration iyo Sister Margaret na takaba kim do na marama o yaw na takaba biruto na turanga na bagay sulu me na bagaun bete ririgo chinga ko ende lako na lay baka tobo ngeo baka dalakata ka indo ay tukuno ko endo na bosa tabuto ka you must apply modesty kini balembale mo lumo nida kabo na vingarabing ko gangaro ni baka binaka balati ke baka senga na oro ni baka mabota kan na buno ni baka dengo sando no Brother John. Question.
Well, to be honest with you, it really makes no difference what position you're in. I mean, they tell you to lay on your left or your right side, but in actuality, you could stand on your head and take an enema. It really makes no difference. Mechanically, it makes no difference. So the main thing is to get water into the rectum. The minute you get into the rectum, you're going to stimulate peristaltics. So some people can do it on their knees. Some people can do it on their left side, their right side. It really makes no difference. Like I said, the main thing is getting the water up in the rectum.
Tarong isikumia position daba na itutu daba mo tuki na monima tuno ko sing do na lenga. Rawnyo wakatombo idutu mawi si matao tuno ka na kangay bimbi membiu na waya and nabunon doon membiu kina.